Hello friends, welcome my channels. Today's discussions is Levi-Civita tensor. In this lecture, I want to introduce two mathematical objects that are widely used in applied mathematics. One is Kronecker delta, another is Levi-Civita tensor epsilon ijk. So friends, I am talking about three-dimensional space. I and j can take the value of 2 or 3. So for instance, del 1 1, del 1 2, del 1 3. Then this is the two distinct values each. So this is the del ij. Del ij is called Kronecker delta. It can be written 1 0 if I equals to j and if I does not equals to j. Another is epsilon ijk. It has it has three indices I, j and k. So friends, epsilon ijk value equals to 1 if ijk I comma j comma k equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 3 comma 1 and 3 1 comma 2. You can see that ijk representations this way. This is the 1 2 and 3 and moves this way moving this way. So this is the 1 2 3. Let's start 1 2 3 and 2 3 1 and 3 1 2. This way you can understand this movement. This movement is like this type movement. This way, this is this way movement. So then it is 1 means anti-clockwise, and when it is clockwise it is minus 1. So if 1, if it is 3 2 3 2 1, this is the movement is this way friends. Clockwise this way movement 3 2 1. So friends, the first is 3 2 1, another is 2 1 3, another is 1 3 2. So friends, this if it is moved this way, the 3 2 1 2 1 3 1 3 2, then it is then epsilon ijk value is this minus 1 and equals to 0 when if I equals to j and j equals to k, or k equals to I. Means, so that means number repeats of these indices. Indices. Now we will discuss Einstein summation convention. Einstein summation convention. Repeated indices are summed over a repeated indices are summed over. So if we wanted wanted to sum say from Einstein summation convention way, the Einstein summation convention del I summation I equals to 1 to j del ij equivalent to del I equals to 3. It can be written this way, and epsilon ijk and to epsilon ijk equals to epsilon 1 2 3 epsilon 1 2 3 plus dot dot up to equals to 6, because friends you see that first is -1 into -1 plus 1 and 1 into 1 1, so we can get this way. Another factor friends, it is must noted, epsilon ijk is 1, epsilon ijk is 1 if ijk is an even permutation. Epsilon ijk is even permutation, and epsilon ijk equals to -1 when if ijk is an odd permutation. Epsilon ijk equals to -1 is equal to odd permutation. For that, friends, epsilon ijk, epsilon lmn can be written this way: del il del im del ik del jl del jm del jk and del kl del km and del jn and in and del kn. This is the formula: del jn del in del k. The symmetry in the indices on the left is equal to the symmetry of the indices on the right, but in the right a dot b. Now friends, we see the vector products a dot b. A dot b is equal to equivalent to a sub I and b sub I. Working under, this is the working under Einstein summation conventions. We have to look at the component of a cross b. So I am going to write a cross b. I am going to write a cross b sub I. A cross b sub I equals to epsilon I jk aj bk. This will be the main use of the Levi-Civita tensor. So the ith component of a cross b is epsilon ijk, aj, bk, and j and k are summed over. So let's see if that makes sense. Let's see if how does this work if I equals to 1. If I is 1, then a cross b 1 equals to epsilon 1 j k aj in. So for instance, a cross b index 1, so the first component right, so that means I equals to 1. So it's only two possible. If j equals to 2 and k equals to 3, that is k equals to 2 and j equals to and j equals to 3. This is the possibility, because if it is repeated then it is 0. Repeated value of the epsilon ijk is 0. So A cross B, A cross B 1 can be written this way: epsilon 1 2 3 A2 B3 plus epsilon 1 2 3 A3 B2, and epsilon 1 2 3 is 1, so it can be written A2 B3 minus A3 B2. This way it can be written. The first index is contracted, so epsilon ijk and epsilon imn under the Einstein summation convention A dot B. A dot B is the just written A dot AI and BI. And vector identities, this vector identities is very very important. Vector identities, vector identity. Number one, A dot B cross C, A dot B cross C is equal to B dot C cross A equals to C cross A cross B. Another is A cross B cross C equals to dot C, A dot C minus A dot B dot C. Another value in another multiplication is A cross B dot C cross D equals to A dot C into B dot D into A dot D into dot C. Now epsilon I jk into epsilon I mn equals to del jm into del kn into del km. Sorry for this. This is del jn, del j km, del jm into del jn. And another factor is summation is the contracted. This equation is called contracted 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 epsilon identity. Epsilon identity. This is very very important formula, friends. This formula is very very important. The del epsilon ijk, epsilon imn, del jm, del jm into del kn, and del jn into del km. How can I get? I get from this with the help of this equation I can easily find out this formula. Just after that, friends, another property is summation I equals to 1 to 3 and j equals to j equals to 1 to 3 epsilon I j k into epsilon I j n equals to 2. This is the n dimensional. This is the 3-dimensional formula. Another factor is, another property is epsilon I j k, epsilon I j k into epsilon I j k equals to 6, and epsilon I j, epsilon j m n, and epsilon I m n is equal to 2 into del j I. This is the property, friends, of the three-dimensional epsilon Lebesgue beta tensor. Now the vector identity are very useful. Now whatever I say, this is this vector identities. I hope you remember this formula. You could forget always this, that these three vectors, this vector identity are very useful when you are trying to manipulate vector equations. Sometimes you end up with some things that can simplify. If you apply, you are one of this identity, I apply this identity A cross B dot C cross D equals to epsilon ijk aj into bk and epsilon I mn cm dm. The I components of C cross D is epsilon. So this is the first three terms. Here is the i's component of A cross B. The last three terms here is the component of C cross D, and I here is the contracted. I is here contracted. So the AI is summed over, and that gives uses as the dot product, and that gives us the dot product. Means this I is contracted, friends, and it gives dot product. So friends, I can write this way. This equals to epsilon I j k into epsilon I mn into aj bk and cm dm. You will see that, friends, I have already written the contracted epsilon identity. I use in here contracted epsilon identity. So whatever I get del j m del k n minus del j n into del k m. I apply in here, and aj bk and cm dn, and after that it is just multiplying aj bk into del jm cm into del kn into dn. Friends, I just arranged this way. and AJ, BK and del JN CM into DN, and I can write this way: AJ CM and this M, so it is CJ and DK, because NN are the dummy index, minus AJ BK and del J C and Dn del J is equal to DJ and CK. So it can be written this way: AJ CJ and BK DK minus AJ into BK equals to, let's see, this is the summation, Einstein summations vectors, friends. So it can be written this way: AC A dot C, because J is the indices, and B D minus AD and B one identity of the vectors. So friends, this is the very epsilon ij Levis beta is very important for applied mathematics and vector calculus. Thanks for watching.